Imagine a world with no computers, internet, or phone. That's what many envisioned during the Y2K craze. The emphasis of Y2K, or the coming into the year 2000, began primarily in 1998, as not only did people worldwide start to prepare, but so did governments. Many people feared that with computers changing from 1999 to 2000, that computers would no longer work, while others worried there would be a few-day delay, while companies scattered to get things fixed. Some companies, such as video rental stores, were worried that when their computers changed years, the database of all their late fees would be wiped out. Large companies and organizations spent over $100 billion in preparation, while United States President Bill Clinton signed the Small Business Year 2000 Readiness Act. This bill, signed in April of 1999, helped small businesses with $500 million to upgrade their software and computers. A lot of companies, such as Spartan Stores, hired Y2K specialists to get the stores better prepared for not only the changing shoppers' habits, but technology and life after 2000. Software was a big seller for companies and retailers and ranged anywhere from free for certain Microsoft products to $59.95 or even higher for products such as Check 2000 PC Deluxe. People could go online and test their computers for Y2K readiness, and upgrading computers were a priority for many individuals and companies. According to an article on the New York Daily News, most PCs made within the last 4 years and all Apple Macintoshes are Y2K compliant. Y2K preparation books were another big seller for online companies such as Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Into 1999, numerous stores saw increasing sales due to people getting prepared for the worst. With the fear of no computers, technology, or even electricity to the extreme, some of the biggest sellers for retail and grocery stores were bottled water, canned foods and vegetables, coffee, and non-perishable food items in bulk, and items such as rice. In regards to the fear of no electricity, portable heaters, generators, flashlights, batteries, candles, canned fuel, kerosene, and non-electric can openers were recommended. For colder states and due to the winter season when the year would change, blankets, hats, gloves, and clothes were stocked up for many families. Health and sanitation goods such as toilet paper, toothpaste, and mouthwash were also big sellers, as well as buckets. Buckets were recommended to be used to transfer water from the bathtub, which was filled prior to New Year's, to be used to help flush toilets. Those with babies stocked up on diapers, formula, and food. One location for Sam Andy Foods that had been averaging around $20,000 in sales monthly, but in 1999 began averaging $100,000 in sales monthly. Wholesale stores such as Costco and BJ's saw people stocking up on the essentials, and according to the New York Daily News, panic had been low, and most people were only buying what they needed. December 30th, 1999, Sean Cale, a Kmart spokesperson, said, quote, "Thus far, there's been no panic," end quote. According to stats from Supermarket News, December 1999, sales had only increased 2% and 0.6% in November. The sales in December were up 7.1% from the previous year in 1998. Overall retail sales for 1998 for food and grocery stores were $436.9 billion, while in 1999 sales were up over 5% to $461.1 billion. Sales at drugstores had an increase of 11.3% from 98 to 99. The bottom line from Supermarket News stats was that overall retail sales for 1999 were $3 trillion, which was 8.9% higher than 1998. Numerous companies that sold dehydrated foods for survival had increased business, and many other companies popped up, such as Y2KDepot.net, to sell kits that included a fire starter, washcloths, pocket stove, and other military-like survival items. 7-Eleven convenience stores were one of many who planned to order extra newspapers for January 1st, since they figured a lot of people would buy a copy for a souvenir. Once the clock ticked midnight and the time changed from December 31st to January 1st, people were relieved that the lights remained on, their telephones had dial tones when they picked up their receivers, and the world seemed normal. Sales increased for a lot of retailers and grocery stores, but most were prepared for the sales to offset into 2000 since people had enough supply to last them a while.